So we're going to add some mini wraps onto these arrows that I built in the previous video. Now these have come from Arrow Socks in the UK. Now they're not the full wrap that you'd put on underneath spin wings or other vanes. These are just called mini wraps, and the reason for that is because they're a lot smaller. And now normally what you just have on here really is the number of the arrow and your name, although you can have other things. It's up to you what text you put on, so you could have your name twice and then the name of your club, or I don't know, your name once and you name your club twice, etc, etc. It's really up to you what you do when you put these on, and there are so many different colours that you can go for. On these ones I've got a transparent clear background and I've just got black text, but you could choose any colour of text, any colour of background. The variations are practically limitless on this. So basically I'm going to number these arrows 1 to 6. Now when you order them, you can order them in numbers of 1 to 12, 2 sets of 6s, so 1 to 6 twice, or you can just have, they also supply some blanks so you can actually write your own numbers in the circles here. So it's quite nice to have the numbers and your names on them. Obviously numbering wise is useful because if an arrow's going awry or you think there's something wrong with it, you can keep an eye on the number in the target to check it's not bent or there's something else wrong with it. There's also a reason to have your name on them numbered for kind of world archery, world ranked rounds that you have to have them marked. So we're going to put them on. We've basically got a craft mat here, okay, and with a kind of a scale running along the bottom. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure it's straight by having my kind of vanes on the end here, and then have it straight running along the markers, and then I'm going to choose number 1. It's up to you which way round you have them, whether you start kind of this way round or you go the other way round, because no matter whatever happens you might be pulling them out of the target on the left hand side or the right hand side of the target, so they may be upside down and you might have to angle your head to kind of read them when they're in the target anyway. But doing this along the bottom here just allows me to choose the distance that I'm going to come in from the end of the arrow really to get it right every time. Now when you order these you'll have to enter the specific arrow type and spine, and the reason for that is so they know the diameter, and so the size of the prints will vary so they wrap around the arrow perfectly once, and they're not too small and they're not too large. These ones are actually produced for a different arrow than this 1813 I've got. I think these were produced for a 1916, but I'm not too worried about a slight little overlap because I've got these spare, so I thought I might as well use them. So I'm just going to peel the first one off and then add it onto the arrow. So from here, if I go to about here and just line it up squarely, yeah, and then just run your finger along, and then make sure, if you just line it up squarely, run your finger along the edge there, and then just literally roll it. And then just run your fingers around it. You can see why I chose this these colours, because obviously I tried to get a match to the actual, keep knocking this. You can see why I ordered these, because I tried to get a match for the colour of the arrows and the print that was already kind of on them. So there you go, number 1, and it's got my kind of name and the same number going around 3 times. So I measured that via the first marker there for the red to be my name going up there. So if I grab another one and do number 2, you could lay them together like that. So you know you've got them roughly in kind of parallel. And if I grab number 2, and do the same thing again. So I'm just going to line this up roughly to where the other one was, so that my name's on the roll that down, and then just roll it around. have got a slight overlap on this, but it's not too bad. There you go. So that's it. So that's how to put mini wraps on. Really easy, quick and easy. A great thing to do. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.